Now, on good authority, I'm supposed to go over to these plants to sabotage this young lad. But before that, let's go ahead and adjust our characters just a bit. I can't cure his poison. Okay. For real, dog? Oh yeah, you use it then. I don't care who uses this, as long as somebody does. Let's hit this thing. Oh god, don't fucking jump me across the thing. Oh, this is hell. How the hell do I push you toward this so that you are affected by it? Looks like he is. Alright. Well, now that we got that set up. Ooh, great. I guess that's the secret mission for this one. Well, that's unfortunate. I just ate shit tremendously. This fight's really hard. It's very, very, very hard. He does a lot of damage. I was hearing a lot of people saying this is the hardest fight in the game, and I have to go, how do we reach this point? If you don't mind me asking. Where the hardest fight in the game is fucking 8 videos into a Let's Play. But hey, whatever. Allow the dog to use the lemon gel. Again, we gotta push toward these plants. Alright, everyone got stunned by that, which is a bit unfortunate, but hey, it be like that sometimes. I keep forgetting how to target enemies in this video game. Alright, we are actually doing well. That thing just got lifted. How about my big over limit? Use all of my moves. Hey, we got it.
That was easy. Now Halura is safe as well.
I don't know.
Oh my. That was very tough. What the
heck?
fuck?
They could hardly put up a fight.
What the fuck? That fight was ridiculous.
But there could be a dozen more just around the corner.
I hope not.
No worries. Seriously.
By the way, we have different costumes now. Rapide, of course, in his cool guy outfit. Rita and Yuri, of course, are his bodyguards, hence the sunglasses.
Well, let's just hope there aren't too many more where it came from.
Anyway, welcome back. We're level 29. In case you're wondering, KZ, that was close. Like, yeah, I leveled up a little bit. It took a lot of time for me to, of course, figure out that in the item menu there are just experience boosters because I pre-ordered the game. But still, it's good that we found those. Because, oh man. I was told when I was about to start LPing this game, once you get to the wolf, just pop a 10 level thing. And boy, were they right. That fight is big yikes.
It's beautiful. This is... Look, Yuri. It's the ocean.
I can see that. The wind feels great.
I've seen pictures in books before, but I've never seen it up close like this.
Well, people don't usually travel outside the barriers. If we keep going, we can see all sorts of things, like the jungle or the city of waterfalls.
There are so many more things we could learn, if only our journey would continue.
I guess it's true. I really was living in a small world.
That's a rare moment of sincerity coming from you.
You've known us for like, what, 3 hours?
It's your first time seeing it too, right?
Well, yes, but
Aw, you must have had such a lonely life, tied to your research like that.
having you pity me makes me want to jump off this cliff.
This water has traversed the world's oceans and has seen all there is to see. The ocean binds the lands of our world together.
Here she goes again. It's really just one big puddle, you know.
Whatever. You were pretty moved back there too. Huh?
This is what it means when you're whipped.
So this is the world as he sees it.
Yuri?
Flynn must have stood on this spot earlier and looked out at this same scene.
That's true. His duties do take him to many different places.
Always telling me to catch up with him. Easy for him to say.
Nor Harbor is just around the corner from Emmett Hill. We'll catch up to him in no time.
That's not what I was talking about.
Huh? What do you mean?
All right, let's get moving before LeBlanc and friends show up again.
Just follow the ocean road to the west after leaving here to get to Nor Harbor. We can't miss it.
We'll have plenty more chances to see the ocean. Your journey will continue for as long as you want. It's all up to you. You've made it this far, haven't you?
That's true.
Last one down's a rotten egg!
You're gonna fall if you don't watch out.
Ah!
This motherfucker decided to run and directly ran toward the edge.
Idiot.
Once again, this is why he's the worst. An insane amount of loser energy.
I hope we'll finally be able to meet Flynn when we get to Nora Harbor.
I get the feeling we'll miss him again.
He could be passing by the foot of the hill right now, headed back to the capital.
But Flynn left us a letter. I'm sure he's waiting for us.
We'll see.
Why do we have to take such a convoluted path through this place anyway?
It's your fault.
How was I supposed to help that? Quit blaming other people and let's get moving. Otherwise, we'll end up missing him for sure.
Right. Let's hurry to Nor Harbor.
Like our little captain over there just looking baked by the end of that skit. But yeah, I'm surprised that fight was so hard. I mean, granted, I probably could have done better if I was good, but we have to make up for deficits here, which I hope we have. The other thing that gives me an edge is, of course, all the items that you may have seen me going through there as well as cooking materials and synthesis items. We're all in separate packs that you could obtain as little DLC bonuses. On top of costumes, but I did not equip any costumes to anybody except for Repeat, because he's the only one where having a weird costume for him almost doesn't disrupt the story in any way, it looks like. Where everyone else, it would kind of look a little strange.
What's this?
Oh, that's a camping set. With this, you can set up camp and sleep without having to go to an inn.
Oh, that's nice. Now you can go off and play Nature Boy whenever we sleep at an inn. And we'll save money, too.
What are you talking about? Camping sets are single-use only.
Rita, don't be so mean.
No, that was great.
That sounds really useful, Carol.
Yeah, they're essential when you're on the road. In addition to camping sets, you could also sleep on mats. But camping sets are really the best thing to use. You can't get a better night's sleep with anything else.
What wonderful timing. All of you look so exhausted from climbing.
You look pretty pooped yourself.
Yeah, we've got a ways to go before we get to town, too. Maybe we should set up camp here.
All right, I'll get everything set up. Oh, once you've camped somewhere, you won't be able to camp around there for a while afterwards.
Why's that?
After camping at a certain site, the basic barrier that's included in the camping set will stop being effective for a while, so long as you're near that site.
Basic barrier? What's that?
It's not a blastia, actually. It's just something that gives off a smell that monsters find unpleasant. That's why they call it a barrier. It can keep the monsters at bay for a night. But after enough time passes, the monsters get used to the smell, and it won't keep you safe anymore.
That makes sense.
Well then, we'll leave the setup to you, Carol.
All right, let's set up a camp a little bit further.
Set up a camp by using a mat, simple tent, or barrier on the field map to recover HP and TP. The amount of HP and TP recovered depends on the item. You will not be able to use an item to set up camp until after the next battle. Okay. Makes sense. Well, we're out. We took a bit of an awkward route, but either way, we made it. Also, we don't need to use the camp. I mean, I could use the TP, though. Let's have a look here. Tent. Let's just do it. Question, does it lead to, like, extra scenes? No, it does not. It is just the same as an inn thing. Feels like a waste to have used it even, because the town's right there. Or the harbor is right there. Whatever, let's go. Oh, great. Rain. This is perfect weather to get robbed and beat with. I don't know. I get a bad feeling about it.
Man, the weather sure changed in a hurry.
Let's find an inn before we get soaked.
Estelle, what is it?
Oh, I just thought a harbor town would be more lively than this.
Yeah, this isn't exactly how I imagined it either.
But it feels like the kind of place that core thief you're looking for would hang out.
Hideki was headed for Torim Harbor.
I'm sure the two are pretty similar.
No way. It's only Nor Harbor that's scummy like this.
What do you mean?
Nor Harbor is... It's all because of the Empire.
What happened to that little brat if you didn't have our money?
Please, sir. Not that. Please give me back my son. With this awful weather the last few months, we haven't been able to launch the boats. Surely you realize, sir, we can't hope to pay our taxes like this.
You'd better hurry up and capture that Ribgaro beast then, shouldn't you?
That's right. If you sell his horn, you'll never have to worry about taxes again. How many times do we have to tell you?
Savages.
Is that the sort of scum you were talking about, Carol?
Yeah, the Empire's influence is really strong here. I heard things got even worse with the new magistrate. He's some Imperial bigshot who does whatever he wants.
Which means there's no one to complain to if his henchmen act like that.
But how can that be?
That's enough! You're hurt. You might even get yourself killed this time.
But it's our son. If I don't go... What are you trying to do?
Oh, sorry about that. I didn't see you there.
Yuri! My apologies, sir. Let me take care of that.
But I can't afford this treatment.
Don't you have something else to say?
Huh?
Jeez, you guys been robbed of your manners along with your money?
I'm sorry. Thank you most kindly.
Huh? Yuri?
I guess we gotta have our sneaky confrontation with a hooded villain. I did say this is a perfect place to get robbed and beaten.
Let's get this over with.
I believe my up art could help here. Yep, that thing hits a group. That'll do it.
It's not over yet.
Okay, that's impressive.
Yuri, are you all right?
No, I didn't expect to see you for at least 20 more hours. Well, how about that?
Flynn, what are you? Hey, that's my line.
I've been looking all over for you.
That one was mine too.
Well, that'll do it.
That was about to get ugly.
All right.
Hold on! What are you doing?
Yuri, I'm happy to see you're finally seeing the world outside the barrier.
So, be a little more happy then. Stop pointing that thing at me.
Well, I got a little less happy when I saw this.
Hey, it's up to 10,000 gold. Nice.
I didn't think when you quit the Knights that you'd take up a life of crime.
A lot of things have happened, Flynn. It's not that simple.
Simple or not, a crime is a crime.
Good to see you're as stubborn as always. Uh-oh.
Yuri, I heard something happened. Are you all...
Perfect timing.
Flynn!
Huh?
Oh, Flynn, are you all right? Have you been hurt?
I'm fine. Lady Estelise.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just so happy to see you.
Please, this way.
What? But Flynn, there's something I need to tell you.
I better go find Carol and Rita.
I really wasn't expecting to run into this Flynn dude this early. Seemed like something you'd find at least halfway through the game. So I'm pretty shocked that he actually stuck around. Whenever they set up these JRPGs that are like, you gotta meet this character that's behind you, it feels like you have to wait forever to talk to them. But I assume this will be short-lived.
Some guy just dragged Estelle right by us.
Are they both inside the inn?
Yep. So that other guy was Flynn then.
Yeah, well...
You might not be able to get a word in edgewise if you went in now.
Seemed like they might be in there a while. Want to burn time walking around town a bit?
Sure, okay.
I don't trust that. Next thing you know, I'm never gonna see that dude again. Duck! It's the frying pan man! Guess you found me. I'll teach you to cook. How about a what? Sorbet. Gotta go. Goodbye, you legendary lad. I will never forget you. Welcome. This is the Trino liner service. The magistrate said he'll sink any ship that sets out. The magistrate's a piece of shit. Let's find a shop. I'm sure there's some new weapons we can outfit ourselves with. Here's the Fortune's Market. It seems to sell regular items. Regular items is pretty good. Hold on, what can we synth? Anything of interest? Wish there was a way to make orange gels. That's kind of what I'm looking for. Wait, I could buy them though. I'll buy them. And then synth pineapple. Yeah, pineapple's what I wanted. And And then I go, and then I buy the rest of these. I also have a decent amount of money because there are like some money things you can redeem as well. So we're in good shape. All things considered, you know, in case I want to grind, give me a little bit of that. And some mats. Could always use some of those. Special gels. Cover all HP and TP. I think as is, we're pretty good. This place is so bad off that they're begging me to buy more. Wanted, vicious fugitive at large, dressed in black, with front buttons open, male long black hair, if seen contact the Knights. I don't know who that could be. What's up here? Must be the big estate. Is that like a kebab?
What the hell is a brat like you doing trying to get in here?
Aw, don't throw a hissy fit. Have a bite of this and calm down.
Get that out of my face. This isn't the kind of place for kids.
Whoa.
Hello.
That sure is a rough way to treat a child.
Who the hell are you? That brat's daddy or something?
Seriously? Do I look like the parent of a kid this big?
Time to try again. Oops.
Hey. You really think it's okay to point a weapon at an unarmed child?
I'm just teaching the brat a lesson about the consequences of breaking adult rules.
Just cut it out, okay?
Yeah.
What? What are you doing?
Now you've gone and done it.
Hold up, you've come this far and now you're just gonna run away?
You need to be prepared if you're going to grab a beautiful young lass's hand.
Prepared? Prepared for what?
Sorry, now ain't the time.
What?
Farewell!
You brat! Get back here!
Damn it. The hell was up with that kid? Hey, buddy, you better get lost too.
You gotta be kidding me. Well, I guess Flynn and Estelle should be done talking by now.
Okay, that's funny, because I'm pretty sure that character wasn't in the original game? Maybe? I don't know. People were saying, like, there were extra party members in this game. And I see this pirate kid on the box art. So I assume that this was one of the new characters, and the way they just go, I guess that's enough, almost makes me think like this was an extra scene of some sort. There's the Dice Master's house, which isn't interactable, at least through the button of, at least through the cross button, and that's the only button that exists. Yeah, I don't see any weapon shops. That's a shame, unless, no, a lot of these stores are just not open for business. Maybe there's a shop all the way on the east. No? Maybe a shop all the way on the south. This is my last call for yeah, alright. Let's go inside. Well then.
All finished?
And are we done whispering secrets?
I've heard your story up until this point, Yuri. And also the reason for the bounty on your head. First off, I owe you my thanks for protecting her.
Oh, I've been meaning to express my gratitude as well.
It's nothing. I was already out searching for that Blastia thief.
And that's where we have a problem. Regardless of the circumstances, the Imperial law cannot allow the obstruction of officers, jailbreaking, and trespassing.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I told him everything.
I forgot to leave out the parts where we committed crimes.
Don't be sorry. I mean, I did all that stuff.
Then I assume you are prepared to receive the punishment your actions deserve.
Flynn!
Do whatever you like, but just listen a minute, will you?
So you can tell me how it was all done in order to get back the lower quarters Blastia core? That's what you wanted to say, right?
Sir Flynn, I have news! What is Rita doing here? I heard you refused an Imperial request for assistance. Do you think it's all right for a mage employed by the Empire to simply abandon her obligations?
Who's that?
Got me.
Whatever. It's not like I care a whit about you either.
I'll make the introductions. This is my second in command, Sodia. This is Witcher, a mage who offered his assistance to us at the laboratory in Ospio. This is my...
You! Sir, it's the criminal from the wanted poster.
At ease, Sodia. He is a friend of mine.
What? But sir, he's a wanted man.
I've just heard his story. While he is guilty of minor crimes, the warrant for his arrest contains false accusations. Later, I will return him to the capital and explain the situation, and he will receive his due punishment.
My mistake, sir. Witcher, let's have your report.
So we're done here, right?
I believe the ongoing rain and wind are being caused by a Blastia. The weather in this season is unpredictable, but this does not explain why it worsens whenever boats leave port.
We also have testimony that something like a Blastia was carried into Magistrate Rigaud's residence.
I've never heard anything about a Blastia that controlled the weather. Nothing like that has ever been excavated. Wait. The Aqua Blastia, the ruins... It couldn't be.
So his lordship, the magistrate, is using a Blastia to control the weather.
It appears that way, though we can't yet say for certain. The harbor has been closed due to weather. Any ship that leaves is fired on for disobeying the ordinance.
So much for crossing over to Torum.
Those aren't the only rumors surrounding the magistrate. He's released a monster known as Ribgaro into the wild, and amuses himself by forcing those who can't pay their taxes to hunt it. He claims he'll pardon their taxes if they can manage to capture the beast.
How cruel.
That injured couple we met near the entrance must be two of his victims.
And their child.
What? What happened to their child?
Forget about it. Well, it's been a hell of a day for us and we're tired. Let's just stay at this inn for the night.
Also, we can't forget about a certain missing person.
Missing person?
I tell you, this place sucks. You want to give me money? Yeah, of course. I'd love to give you money. Now let me have my sleepy nap snores. Thank you, you had a nap. Now let's go and see what to do next.
So what's the plan?
I'm gonna go see Magistrate Rigaud.
What? We'll get turned away at the gate if we try to go there. Even a noble woman like you would have no chance of getting in.
Yeah, but with the harbor barricaded, we can't cross over to Torum Harbor. And that thief Tadeki, along with that one-eyed giant, are both on the other side of the water.
Let's stop blabbing about it and just go, why don't we?
If you won't listen to what we have to say, we can think of another plan.
All right. Let's head to Rigaud's palace then.
No matter how you slice it, Flynn is Flynn. He's even more stubborn than before. You think so too, Repeat? Well, at least he seemed to be doing all right.
It's like, he's kind of an asshole, but hey, it's one of those uptight assholes, so you can get over it. He is one of those characters who I believe you would term lawfully stupid, where it's always the right and lawful thing to do. But it's okay. We will crack his hard exterior.
What do you want?
One day.
I'd like to meet with Magistrate Rago if you'd be so kind.
Yuri, these men are mercenaries. I wonder what guild they're from.
I guess that explains the thuggish look.
Huh, go home, Scram! The magistrate is a busy man.
Surely not too busy to rough up the people in this town.
Hey, you better watch your mouth, punk.
See? I told you he wouldn't see us. Let's get out of here before things get sticky.
I'd have to agree with Captain Carroll on this one.
But there must be some other way.
Forget it. Let's go.
We'd best leave the frontal assault on the palace to the Imperial Knights.
But isn't the fact that that's going so badly precisely what's got Flynn in such a bad mood?
Maybe he'd see us if we came bearing gifts, so to speak.
A gift? What do you mean?
The Ribgaro. It's worth a fair amount of money, right?
Come to think of it, that official mentioned the Ribgaro. He said that someone with its horn would never have to worry about taxes again.
If we brought something that valuable, the magistrate would at least grant us an audience.
You propose to catch the Ribgaro?
This is our chance. It's raining after all.
What does rain have to do with it?
The Ribgaro comes out of hiding when it's raining. Out of all the monsters I know, it's the only one that goes out in the rain.
Capital observation, Captain Carroll. What else?
What do you mean, what else? That's all there is to it.
So where's the Ribgaro now?
Just as I thought.
Well then, let's go talk to the people in town and get their side of the story.
Are you okay with this, Estelle?
Yes, Yuri.
If we're unlucky, this could put all of us on the wrong side of the law. The one who makes the laws in this town is his lordship, the Empire's magistrate. You be okay with defying him?
I'm going with you.
You're okay with it then?
Yes.
Rita, you don't have any problems with it?
I have to say, I'm incredibly interested in a Blastia that can control the weather.
Then it's decided.
So then, let's seek out the Ribgaro first.